this practice is going to be just a pose. It's going to be the Warrior III pose, and this pose is great to help build strength, inner strength, strengthen the body, strengthen the legs, strengthen the core, and help improve balance and posture and focus. So you might require some blocks or some sturdy, thick books that are of similar height. So you may require those, but I'm going to give you some different variations depending on how you're feeling in terms of balance. Be close to a wall if you are feeling a little bit unstable. We don't want you falling over. Listen to your body. Listen to your own capability of where you are today. And yeah, get on your mat. And we're going to just come into open Tadasana, the palms face forward. Just allow yourself to check into the body and allow yourself to connect with your breath, breathing in and out through your nose if you can. In through the nose or out through the mouth, if that works for you. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to connect with our core. And so we're going to lift through the pelvic floor. Imagine you've got a hammock attached to your pubic bone and your tailbone, and you're going to lift everything up. And we're going to draw the hip bones in towards one another. So you're squeezing into those tight pants. And as I say to everybody, those pants that we should have thrown away years ago because they don't fit us. Get some bigger pants. But imagine you're like, squeezing into those pants and those hip bones come in towards one another. And then the belly button goes in towards the spine and up towards the rib cage. So this is a continual movement. So it's pelvic floor lifts, hip bones come in towards one another, belly button in towards the spine and up towards the rib cage. And this is a hug and a lift inwards and upwards. And we're still able to breathe. So it's like a 5-10% contraction, still able to breathe all the way down into the belly. This is going to help. It's going to help you connect with your core, pelvic floor part of your core, back part of your core, and help you stay more balanced in your pose. So when I say connect with your core, this is what we're going to do. Your midline, through the midline, we hug everything in towards the midline. Okay, so first of all, we're going to do the left side. So we're going to shift our center of gravity over towards the left. And then we're going to hug everything in towards the midline, activating the core. We're going to bring our hands together at our heart space. And you can stay, if you're feeling particularly unbalanced today, you can stay down on the ball of the right foot and see if you can maybe open through the chest, through the crown of the head. We've got a nice long spine, and find your drishti, your focal point, a few meters down at the ground. So we've still got a long neck. We're not kind of looking down at the ground, we're looking down a few meters. And look through that point so that we get this focus. Okay, so you can either stay down with the ball of the foot on the floor, maybe using the wall if you need that support. And what we're going to do is we're going to lift that right leg up. Knee in line with the hip. Hips are level. And you can either stay here or you can rest on the block if it feels supportive. If you're going to be wobbly on there, don't put yourself in any danger. And make sure you're on a flat surface as well. I'm on like a rug, so this is going to be very interesting how this is going to go. I need to use the wall myself. Okay, so we're either here, we're still engaging through the core, we're still working on our balance. You can stay here if you would like, or you can, with control, we step back and then we bring the knee forwards. This is a great place to then start to work with stabilizing yourself as you move. So if you're feeling wobbly here, hold on to the wall and doing a few of these. Or We're coming into full warrior. So we're starting to lower the chest parallel to the floor, and we extend that back leg out, pushing out through the heel. So we're activating, dorsiflexing the foot. We're gazing down towards the floor. We're going to lift out of that standing hip crease, so we're not kind of collapsing through. Maybe you want to use your blocks here for a little bit of support, a little bit of elevation. Keep pushing out through that back heel. And if you would like, you're feeling stable, we're going to extend the arms out in front, palms face in towards one another, nice strong arms. We're not locking that standing knee, so there's a slight micro bend. And then we gently lower down. And then come back into open Tadasana. So that's first side. Notice how it feels before we move on. One side could be more challenging than the other. Left side is feminine. So is about being in the moment, intuition, kind of that area of life where, you know, we go with the flow. If that's out of balance, you're not feeling very balanced on the left side, maybe look in your life. Where am I not listening to my intuition? Where am I not tuning into that inner knowing? Where am I not being present and able to just be? Very challenging for a lot of women. And then we're going to come onto the right side. So we're going to shift our center of gravity over towards the right. We're going to hug everything in towards the midline. Hands can either come together at your heart space, or we're holding onto the wall. And you can come onto the ball of the foot, and we can stay here for a moment depending on how you're feeling. Or if you're feeling good and you want to raise that foot up, knee in line with the hips, hips are level, find your drishti, your focal point, a few meters down at the ground, using that block if you would like a little bit of support. Or we're stepping back with control and we're bringing it back. We're not locking the standing leg, the knee, so there's a slight micro bend. You can move through like this for a while till you get that capability, and that kind of, it's like a pendulum swing. We're kind of moving, and you can start to move the upper body a little bit more. Or we're going to come in, so into the full warrior. So we start to extend that leg backwards, start to lower the chest parallel to the floor, gaze down towards the floor, back toes pointing down, hips are level. Maybe using the blocks here for a little bit of support, a little bit of elevation until you feel like you've got it, you're strong enough. You're going to extend the arms out in front, palms facing towards one another. Lift out of that standing hip crease. Really strengthening through the ankles. So if you have any ankle pain, then not putting too much weight on your ankles, but this builds strength. And then we're going to lower down. And we're going to come back to open Tadasana. Right side is masculine side. This is all about taking aligned action. And when it's distorted, we're in that constant perpetual state of doing. We're in the logical mind, maybe trying to control things too much if you're feeling wobbly on the right side. So just noticing if that's the case. Where am I out of balance in my life from a masculine energy perspective? Take one more moment here and then bring your hands together. Thank yourself for getting on your mat as always and sharing your practice with me. Have a good day.